Hi guys, welcome. I see Glenn and Brenda and Alice and Irene. Good to have you home, Irene. I'm sure it's always fun to go, but it's also fun to come home and sleep in your own bed, isn't it? Okay, alrighty then. Whew. Let's see what we got here today. We have two primary products we're going to talk about today because it took Brittany her entire shift to list all these dies. So we're going to start there. I'm going to leave the frantic stamper dies on sale this week. I did not tell you last week that they were going on sale for half off, but they are on half off. So we have all these beautiful dies, and then this whole new box of dies here from the frantic stamper. Then we'll look at our featured product for today. Okay.
One more in there.
What? Oh, cool.
Say hi, Mary T.
Hi, Mary T. How you guys doing? There were three in there. They were hiding out. It's a good one, too. Okay. So let's drop that camera. It's warm in here, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It's very warm in here. Okay. I keep showing up looking worse and worse. I got the gauze in there because there's a really hard plate right there that catches me in the back of the knuckles, and it doesn't feel good. So I've got gauze stuffed in both sides. All right. So these are from the Frantic Stamper here in Oregon. These are not as well circulated as a lot of stamp brands are. They're made out of 100% steel, and they're made here in the United States, which is hooray for them. I love that. I truly do love having the opportunity to sponsor products that are made here. We don't have all that many made here anymore. So first we have our heart clef. Wondered why it was called that. Look, you got that little heart right around the center of the treble clef there. Cute. And just in time for us to start thinking about winter cards, believe it or not. Yes, the hot weather is coming, and we're going to be thinking about snowy scenes soon. But we got this beautiful winter die. I love that. I think that's really tastefully done. I love the way they've done the swirls on it. I also love the way they've kind of staggered the bottom of that one. Really pretty. Let me see if I can give you some sizes for some of these as we go. This one is 2.38 inches by 1 1/4 inches. So almost 1 1/2 by 1 1/4. Next up, we have a star quilt square. Now, wouldn't this just be cute to get this a bunch of times and put this on the cover of a card and then fill in? I know it sounds labor intensive too, but it would be fun to fill in those openings by cutting this out of different colors, cut it out of red, cut it out of blue, cut it out of purple and green, and set these quilt squares together and then use the punch out pieces to refill the quilt. That would be really fun, I think. Okay, maybe I'm a little crazy. It's been said before. This is a 2 1/4 inches by 2 1/4 inches. I think that'd be really cute though. Maybe not cover the entire card, maybe do like 3 quilt blocks on a mini DL card. This one is a pyramid treat box, and if you look at the fold lines on the back, you can see how it forms the pyramid. These 4 panels come together to form the pyramid on the front, and then you take these fold lines here, fold them up, and put this square over the bottom. Pyramid treat box. It's cute. And this one is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. I assume they're talking about the assembled size of the box is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. This would fit through a 6-inch die cutter. Okay, this one's fun. This is cutting out individual flowers, but look at all the flowers you're going to cut at one time. You want to know something that would be very, very pretty? Cut this out of pink, cut this out of light pink, cut this out of maybe a fuchsia color. Cut all these little flowers out, stack the flowers up, put a rhinestone in the middle, and they'd be beautiful. Hi, Adeline. Got a nice thank you note from Adeline to her crafty friend. I did see it, Adeline. I meant to answer and I hadn't done it yet. I went into my email, and I've been avoiding going into email for this reason. And I had almost 600 emails in there, so I didn't get them all answered, but I did see that you got that. And yeah, I'll just say right here that you appreciate the generosity of your crafty friend. Very nice. Okay, so this one's called Petite Sakuras 2. And let's see, these little dies vary in size from 3/8 of an inch up to 3/4 of an inch. These would just be beautiful little cherry blossoms on a branch. Wouldn't they be pretty? Beautiful. Okay. And I've had lots of people call me over the years and say, can you tell me who that crafty friend is? Nope, sorry. My secret. Okay. Whew. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a bonnet or basket treat cup. That's cute. See how they're assembling that? A little bonnet. And you got all the little filigree to go on it. That's really cute. See what the dimensions are here. Let's see. The lace bonnet basket circle is 3.5 inches across. The edger is 5.5 by 0.4 inch. And then the tails are about an inch. The tails on the bow. So cute. You don't see a lot of dies like that one. This one cracks me up. Look at that bunny. Look at his eyes. He might be cuddly, but he's a rascal too. See that? Look at those eyes on that bunny. Don't they say, watch out while you're sleeping? He cracks me up. They'd probably be a little softer if we turned his eyes a little more towards the outsides instead of having them go straight up and down. Very cute though. This assembled is 1 3/4 inches by 3 inches. It's called the Cuddly Bunny. This one is fun. Pack. Look, you make your own little seed packet. See how nice that is? It all folds up, folds in, and folds over with that little tab to go in the hole in the side. Isn't that cute? It says seeds. It'd be really fun to put some acetate in there and let the seeds show through. Really cute. That could be used for a billion different cards. Here's some flowers. It's just slight variations on flowers, but they're really cute. If the hunky-dory flowers for flower making were too expensive, these might be just the right thing, especially at half price. So you can make your own layered blossoms. And remember how we cut these out, then we take the rolling tool on a piece of foam and we roll it around on there and we kind of make them cup-shaped. That would be so pretty with these. Here's another form of blossom. A 3-petal, a 4-petal, and a 5-petal blossom. Stack those up, they'd be beautiful. Now we poke a hole in the middle of these and put some stamen through. This one looks kind of like a carnation. This one just says Garden Blossoms #1. Garden Blossoms #1. But we could form these with your ball tools. Kind of lift the edges a little bit, or lift the edges back, which is equally pretty. This is Garden Blossom #2. And Garden Blossoms #3. There's just a million things you can do with these little flower dies. I always enjoy using those. I have a lot of these dies in my sets because over the years. I've accumulated so many of them. They're so pretty. The sizes of these, the largest one is about 2 1/4. The in-between one is 1.5 to 1.75. And the smallest one is 1 1/4 to 1.5. So you can make some nice sized blooms out of that. Look at this rose heart. Love this. This is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Rose heart. Imagine cutting that out of like gold Mary and then using red glitter paper behind it. Wouldn't that be beautiful? That'd be gorgeous. Is there somebody here in our house?
Your workers.
The what? Oh, the deck workers. Okay. This one is an ornate edger, and these edgers can be used in a couple different ways. You can use this edger. I'm going to take it out so I can show you something about this one. Kind of overdone it on my computer the last couple days. And my wrist is telling me it was not okay. See how we have cutting edges at the top and at the sides, but there's no cutting edge at the bottom. So this can be used on the flap of a card. Come on. You could use this to cut a pretty edge on the side of your card so that you have kind of an edge cut away from the rest of your card. It can also be used to put at the top. You'd have to go at it like this. You could put it at the top of a card and then fold the card accordingly so that this edge actually sticks up from your card. These are really, really pretty. They tend to be beautiful on gatefold cards. Can't really show you that without folding this card. That's going to be more hassle than it's worth. But this would be beautiful on a gatefold card. You could put 2 of these. You could actually cut it, just cut it by putting this right to the edge of your paper. Cut 2 of those and put 2 of those shapes together for an ornament for the middle of your card. These edgers can be just used in a million different ways. I'm really into saying a million today. Okay, here's another edger. We won't go through everything we just went through because this can be used in all the same ways. They call this one a shell edger. It'd be pretty to put a water scene or something inside of a gatefold card with this on the outside. I do love this. This is beautiful. The size of this is 1.5 by 5.5. So I think these would tend to work better with 4 1/4 by 5.5 cards or American A2s. I love this one. Then show me a die with a seahorse on it, and I'll tell you that's a die I love. Because I just love ocean things. We got a starfish, we've got some coral, we've got a seahorse, we've got a shell down here and some seaweed. So cute. This one is 5.5 by 8 or 0.875. It should be 7/8 of an inch, 1 7/8 of an inch wide. Now this one, I just think is gorgeous. You could use this for so many things. This one says it's a rolling wave card panel, and it sure could be. Cut this in 2 different colors of blue, or cut this in a dark blue and then put a light blue in behind it, which would be the faster of the two things to do. And you'd have beautiful waves. But you could do this with all kinds of things. You could put any different colors of paper in here, and it'd be beautiful too. Just really interesting background. This die is 5 1/4 inches. No, it's not. It's 5 1/8 inches by 3 7/8 inches. Once again, this would be a really good fit for an American A2. A 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card would fit on here perfectly. With a little bit of border around the outside. Love this one. Who doesn't love fall leaves, though? I love these in the little boxes. So very pretty. Each of the boxes is 1 1/4 inches. It would be a beautiful card just to layer these on one of those mini DL cards. They'd be so pretty by themselves, or add them to any number of other cards. These are 1 1/4 inches square, and there's 3 of them. Love this beautiful rose. Call it the Jumbo Beautiful Rose. 3 1/2 by 4 inches. Isn't that pretty? See, I look at some of these things, and it's just the drama in me. I find myself wanting to put that on velvet paper. Cut that out of velvet paper. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Or something shiny around the outside like Mary, and then insert velvet pieces in it, cutting it out of a different 2 colors, green and red, or green and salmon color paper. Wouldn't that be pretty? These are definitely going to be priced right too. Some of these have had intermittent markdowns, so when I put them half price, they're really a good price. Party, doesn't that just kind of say party? It does say party, but it also, just the way the characters are created on there, the letters are created on there, it looks like I've already been partying. I like that. Nested brackets. These are beautiful labels. You got all these different sizes you can use individually or combined to make beautiful labels for your cards. They also make pretty doilies on your cards. Beautiful. We got some guys here working on our deck. They're sanding it down and getting it ready to refinish. And Teddy is insistent that we should know they're out there. Only because he wants to run out there and lick on them. Here. Love this one, sending love and hugs.
Teddy.
So cute. I love those handwritten ones. I wish I had handwriting like that. I don't. I was just trying to sign a stack of checks to deposit in the bank. If that wasn't funny, watching me with these hand braces trying to sign checks. And I do Simply Special Crafts by Deborah Hamilton. That's a lot of characters. They're just going every which direction. Hey. Okay. Musical instruments. This would be really, 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 really pretty in a Christmas wreath, wouldn't it? Put these in a Christmas wreath, along with some musical notes out to the sides. That'd be beautiful. Really fun. And these are, the harp is 1.625 by 1.875. The clarinet is almost 2.5 inches by 1/4 inch. The bass is almost 1 inch by 2.5. And the violin is 0.7 by 2 inches. These would just be great using our Heartfelt Creation seasonal wreath and add some of these instruments to it. It'd be so beautiful. Love that one. Love this one too. Look at this wave you can create. Isn't that gorgeous? Just creating that beautiful wave on your card. I love the daintiness of the scallops, and then that kind of trellis feel in the back. That's just so pretty. And I would cut it probably just like it is here too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's 6 by 1.5 inches at its widest point. That's beautiful. Who knows, with our new featured products, you might see some of these cards soon with some of these used in cards. Here's a nested flip flaps. Boy, that's a hard one to say. Nested lift flaps. Nested lift flaps. You can use these on cards and keep folding them back and having other images underneath them. Isn't that fun? That could be really fun. Just a really fun and unusual look to your holiday or birthday cards or whatever. You can put pictures under there. You can put different words under there. That's fun. The biggest one is 3.75 by 5 inches. So again, it's going to fit perfectly on a 4.25 by 5.5 card. Love these. This is layering trellises. Now, these are not by Birch Press. I'm not pretending that they are, but in this set, we have 3 different layering dies that can be cut out of different materials and stacked up to create a tri-layer effect. These tend to be very, very expensive from Birch Press, and you get one right here in the Frantic Stamper layering trellis strip. You can kind of tell if you come in a little bit closer here. It's a black and white photo, so it doesn't show the grayscale very well, but let's see if we can get to where you can see. There we go. See the different layers in there underneath? So you can use metallics, you can use colors, you can use whatever you like to create that depth, but it's really beautiful when they're all cut in there. Layered Christmas tree. I don't know if you guys remember when a few years ago we had some of these by, who were they by? It's just like one of my favorite Christmas tree dies, where it's got these kind of lumpy layers. They are so good on snow to create snowy trees. And especially one like this, it's got a lot of different layers because you can make all different sizes of trees out of it. And they show it in green, but I would actually cut those in white. And I would layer them up and create all different sizes of trees that are completely covered in snow. They're super cute. Alpine snowflake is beautiful. How come I want to cut that? I want to cut that in like silver and then get my stickles after it. Stickles and some rhinestones. You can make that so pretty. Wouldn't that be beautiful? This would also be beautiful to put on like a little wood round and put one of them on each side and then really decorate them up. It'd be beautiful. This one is 3 by 3 inches, so it's not a tiny little die. It's a good size die for doing all of that fun stuff too. I like this one. It's varied words. Life is good is the name of the die, but we've got life, live, good, is a sweet. So you can say live a sweet life, live a good life, life is good. Isn't that fun? You kind of arrange those any way you want. Here's some more of that beautiful script. Really envy people that can do that. That's just gorgeous. Well, Halloween's coming. We might want a spooky spider. Don't send them to me. That's about the size of some of the spiders we get in this house. Bryce is over there shaking his head. Yes, it is. And when we see those, I sent Bryce after them. This is 1.6 by 1.8 inches. Jack-o'-lantern faces. You can either use round dies or some of your pumpkin dies and make them into jack-o'-lantern faces. So cute. speaking of jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins, here's a cute pumpkin border. It'll be really cute. We have an autumn die from Heartfelt Creations that has a wagon and some harvest and things that's in the wagon and tools. This would just be so cute with that wagon die. Put that little border on there. Isn't it cute? I'd have to make a 2-color border out of that. That would have to be green and orange for me, but you could also do it in all black. That'd be fun. It's for Halloween. Okay, here is a scalloped vine edger. Now, this one is the same as what we talked about before. You can make this twice, and you can put these side by side. Might be really fun to put these two side by side. They're 1 and 1.625 inches wide. Cut 2 of these, and then I think I'd take a piece of satin ribbon or something and run down between the 2 of them and wrap it around to the back. That'd be beautiful as a backer for something. Just look at these. So many things to do. I'll never get through my own inventory. This is a really good one. I told you that once a year, my crafty friends make cards for Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and our service members. Look at this one. Happy Memorial Veterans Day, Valor, Honor, Courage, and Bravery. I have to stash one of these in my supplies box for our Veterans Day and Memorial Day cards. That's wonderful. Okay, bump cards, scalloped cards. Oh, yep, they're recommending this as either for a gatefold card, or you can make your card, let's say the side of our card is coming out here and here, so you have this little bump on there, and then you can use these emblems to create little fancies to go on this tab. Wouldn't that be fun? Such an easy way to make something fancy. Santa suit card maker. I love this one. Look at this. How simple and cute is that? You have the little collars there. You have the belt buckle. I just think that's cute as all get out. To make an A2 card, 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card. That would just be so simple. It's really fun. But it had a deer and a forest scene. I had to buy it. It had to be done. I couldn't help it. Because everything that's got a forest scene and a deer, I have to buy. Winter Wonderland card panel. So you could make this in white and put this over a dark color, as if it's becoming dusk in the forest. Wouldn't that be beautiful? You could do it all in white, have white background, and then layer this on top in white. It'd be beautiful. You will not see these. Well, you will see last week's dies marked down, but I haven't marked this week's dies down yet. So wait until I send your newsletter to start making your discount purchases, because I don't want you to accidentally pay too much, okay? This is our flying cranes. My dad was a longshoreman, and I used to go down to the dock with him, and there were a lot of these cranes that hung out in the dock area down there. I just guess because there weren't a whole lot of people around, and especially at night. And he'd startle them, and up they'd go, the 5-6 foot wingspan, these big, beautiful birds. Of course, sometimes they'd make you scream a little. I was pretty sure something was going to get me. Here's another swing card scallop circle. That's interesting. This is similar to the other one, but different. Doesn't have the little ornate bumps on it. I don't know if it's a different size or... Let's look. This one. No, I can't tell. Die measures 3.5 by 1 1 1/8. Large, this one. is 2 1/4. So I think this one's bigger, actually. I think the scallop on this one's bigger, but you could still use that together with these. Just have more choices. Okay. Oh, and here's another kind of notch card, a swing card. Here's our square scallop. Fun for making shaped cards. Look at this. This doesn't look like much when you first look at it. No one should think about what this is actually going to look like done. See that little branch and the bird sitting on it? That would be adorable. Maybe a couple birds on it. Little branch with some birds. Put it on a tag. Put it in the corner of a card. Use it on maybe one of your Robin cards. It's just a small one, little accent die, so it'd be really fun to add to things. It's 2.8 inches beginning to end, and it is at the highest point is 1.7 inches, and then the little bird is 1/2 inch by 8/10 of an inch. So little. Okay, corner floral with overlay blooms. So this is actually made for 3D. You got the corner die that you cut all at one time there, then you have the layering blooms to put on it. And you can cut as many layers as you want to. That's fun. Make your own 3D. Here's another wild rose corner with overlay blooms. And we start talking roses. My favorites. And in fact, I probably would advise making 2 of these big ones and then clipping the pieces apart and then using these extra overlay pieces. You could get a really rich 3D that way. Really pretty. It's 2 5/8 by 3 inches. And the largest flower is 1 inch in the overlay flowers. You're beginning to see why it took Brittany all day to list these, huh? Such a little box. She brought me her box and said, I'm ready to be done with these dice. This just doesn't look like I made as much as I made. I worked hard today. How come it doesn't show? Here are some fun Father's Day cards. Father's Day, or for any professional person, you can make sweaters, shirts, shirt and tie, tuxedo jacket, all kinds of fun things using this little set. Come in a little closer on these and let's see if we can get any detail on these dies, on the pictures. Let's come in on the Harlequin first. There we go. How cute is that with the little bow tie? And we got a Hawaiian shirt, aloha. And then you have the little shirt and tie, the pocket, the pen, collars. That's cute. I like that. Okay. If you weren't able to get the hydrangea die from Heartfelt Creations, look at this one you can get. This is great. You've got the hydrangea base form there for the base flower and the leaves. And then you got all those little hydrangeas to fold and add on. I would dimensionalize those hydrangeas by folding them up, lift those points up so that you've got some extra dimension there, and put those all over that background. It'd be so pretty. This one is 2 by 3.75. Most of these dies are sized to work really well with US A2 cards, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Here's a beautiful medallion. This is 3 by almost 4, 3 by 3 7/8. That'd just be beautiful cut and mirror board and used as a doily or a background, wouldn't it? Of course, it'd also be beautiful cut in white and then chalked in with different colors for those flowers. It'd be great. Beautiful. Okay. Another thing I can't resist when I see them, hummingbirds Look at this beautiful floral frame with hummingbirds. You got everything you need for your card right here. How cute is that? The frame is 5 by 3.5 and the little birds are 1.25 by 1 inch. This would be beautiful. Just picture that color. That'd be just fabulous. And don't forget about using your pearl paints maybe on those hummingbirds because they have that beautiful metallic kind of look to them, that shininess when they're out in the sun. This is fun. This is another good one for my military cards. Here's the dog tags, my hero. Beautiful. The dog tags are 2 3/8 by 4, and the chain is 1.6 by 1.6. They give us the dimensions on the my hero. It's little. Look at this one. Ping the panda. How cute is he? Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Okay. And we've got Dagmar, the Dachshund. You can just see what all those little pieces would look like when you put them on him. He's got a sweater and a leash and collar and his ears and his eyes. Super cute. Dagmar. I approve of the names. Another of my favorite themes, Day at the Beach. There's our sand castle and our beach ball, our pail. It's fun. Here's some more stars and stripes would be perfect for my military cards. 5 stars and thin banners. Beautiful. And this one is 3D stars and flag field. Another one for our military cards. Spooky tree half. That running off the edge of your card in your Halloween spooky cards. And if you want to run this little fence behind that tree, that would look pretty good too. Little spooky fence. Now this is Red the Fox. I like him. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Put that thing together. And here is Christmas Pets. And it's got the word Holidays on the bottom. So we've got our dog and our kitty. Dog and the antlers, kitty and a hat. You could switch the hat and the antlers to the cat, dog, vice versa. Happy holidays. Here's a big winter tag. This is a big tag too. Wow. It's covering most of that envelope. It is, the stitched tag is 3.75, which is almost 4 by 5 inches. So once again, really good size to put on an A2 card. Look at that little snowman and a snowflake. You got 2 from. Got a little grommet there you can make out of paper. Super cute. Love that one. Is there any I haven't loved so far? I'm not sure. Here's Grow and Bloom. Words of inspiration for your cards. This would just be beautiful on like the G45 spring set they did. Wouldn't that be fun? It'd be beautiful on there. Yes, it's a winter background. Yes, a deer would look wonderful perched in front of that winter background. I had to have it. Here's a cozy sweater. And oh, you got to see these together. You got the cozy sweater with the hanger and the holly. But it can't be too nice. What fun would it be to decorate ugly sweaters and send them on your Christmas cards? How fun would that be? Ugly sweater icons to go right along with your cozy sweater. 10535 and 10534. You get one, don't forget to get the other. This would be great fun. I think this would just be great fun for Christmas cards. Ugly sweaters for Christmas. Here's our plump snowman. Let's come in on this a little bit. See the pictures at the bottom here. Assembled size is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. They don't have a lot of curves, these snowmen. They look a little more like pears. Squatty pears, but they're cute. They got little disguises. Look at that. You got the little nose and mustache glasses. That's cute. Bird floral corner. This one's beautiful. This one's beautiful. This would be just such a classy touch. The greenery is 3 7/8, or excuse me, 3.85, which is darn near 4 by 4. And you got the little birds separately. And he's 1.9 by 1.1 inch. And the little berry sprigs you can add in here and there. It's beautiful. This would just be fabulous done. All these fun things. And Christmas cards to be thinking about. Speaking of Christmas cards, guess who ordered Craftaganza? I did. Guess who's going to have Craftaganza available for pre-order very soon? I am. Yay us. Craftaganza is on order. If you don't know what that means, that's Hunky Dory's annual special on their Christmas card collections. They always do a fabulous job with Craftaganza. We can offer some really, really nice pricing usually. Baby, it's cold outside. I think Brittany still has a few more of these to list, believe it or not. Brocade frame. I love it when I can buy things at these prices, so and then offer you pricing on brand new stuff that you usually wouldn't get for months and months. They're not brand new products, but they're brand new products to us. I mean, they are new products too. They've never been used, but you know what I mean. We've got a background. We've got a really pretty brocade frame that will cut out of that background. And then a layering piece to go on top. That's beautiful. You guys awake out there? I haven't seen anything since. This one has Debbie written all over it. And yes, Brenda. Here's a lace scroll edger. Use this the same way we've talked about some of the others. Just beautiful. Put that pattern into your cards. There's a shaker card. This would be fun. This would be a fun and easy shaker. All we do with this, guys, is just punch out this frame, put a piece of acetate in there, run our foam around the outside, and put our shaker elements inside. You can use love on the card or actually use love for the shaker elements if you wanted to. How cute is that? And they will be priced right. Now this one, I saw this one and I saw Art Deco all over this. This is just a 2-layer frame, but you could cut this multiple times and have a beautiful, beautiful Art Deco background. See that? That'd be great. Art Deco tends to be really popular with our customers. This is 10564. The dimensions of this die are 5.5 by 1 1/4 inches. Bamboo frame and cranes. This bamboo frame would also be great with the panda. It's got some bamboo here in the corner. Wouldn't that be great with the panda also? And we got the pretty little flowers. We got the cranes. And a ready-made card there. The frame is 3.7 by 5 inches. Now this one's fun. There's nothing quite like telling you, hey guys, here's a perfect bobblehead. The kitty comes in 2 pieces like he's singing. I'd have to put like a thought bubble up there, fa la 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 la, and some musical notes. But then his head can go on in a separate piece, and you can make him into a bobblehead. How cute is that? 1.5 by 2.7 inches. Almost there. Don't fall asleep on me. I only have a little bit left, and we're going to look at something really fun. One of our most popular products is our featured product today. Here's the Serene Poppy. And I look at long stems like this, and I think this would be great with a wax seal, or just a piece of jute or a piece of thin ribbon. It'd be so pretty. Here's a floral trellis corner. It's 3 by 3 inches. Another one that the panda would actually go well with because of the way they've done the trellis corner. It could almost be like a bamboo. Love these 4-spot nature vignettes. Little vignettes. You can use several of these on one card, or just use one just for that extra little touch. We've got a poppy there. We've got a dragonfly, a little flower, and a little sprig. So pretty. And each of those is about 1 inch, I would guess. Each one is 1.25 inches. Here's a darling lamb, and guess what? He's a bobblehead too. How cute is that? Here's the Easter lily. A little late for this year, a little early for next year.
Oh, she's doing nice.
Isn't that pretty? That's a beautiful one. 2.75 by 3.25 inches. Here is like a Victorian couple and their courtship. .875 by 2.8 inches. It's wider than it is tall. This one's a beautiful scene. Look at this. Got those beautiful butterflies in it, and a field of flowers. Spring butterfly panel. You guys, I don't have to tell you, these panel dies can be really expensive, but the good news is these are all on half price. Coming right in on half price. Here is La Femme. Looks like it should be with a couture paperback. Depending on what you were doing with it, you could almost make her be dancing. A key and key plate. You hold the keys to my heart, honey.
Oh.
Steampunk frame. A steampunk frame. What's that doing in here at half price? That could be really cute, actually. Talked to one of my customers who was selling her cards in a bazaar this last week, 2 weeks ago, and she sold all of her steampunk animals, Animal Arcadia, all of them went. All our steampunk cards. Here's Cat on a Broom. Is Thelma on here today? I don't think I saw Thelma on here.
I haven't seen Thelma yet.
Okay, this is a skeleton ornamental medallion. That's a mouthful.
Creepy.
Bryce says it's creepy. It's supposed to be, honey. It's for Halloween. Here's another one of those beautiful card panel dies. Remember when we were using all these guys with the, we used them with the animal cards. One of the Animal Kingdom sets, we used some of these backgrounds. It wasn't from this company, but it was a similar die to this. 3.75 by 5 inches. Build a fox and build a raccoon. You got to come in on these, because these are cute. Now you see why I had to have them. Look how cute they are. Our little assembled figures are 2 by 3 inches. Here's a leafy card panel. Wouldn't this just be a pretty background for something? Missed to cut that out. You could use it this way, or this way, or this way. Beautiful. Leafy card panel, all over design. 3.75 by 5 inches. Here is a fall harvest cornucopia. This was Brittany's favorite of the new dies. She thought that was really cute. She thought, hey, you could do just some really fun stuff with that. Fall cornucopia. Here's thanks, and this can be used as a shaker card. Some nice glitter and little bubbles in behind there. Here's an hourglass scallop tags. I know I've mentioned it to you. I love to do tags as gifts, like around Thanksgiving. I love to make Christmas tags up, put them in a box as a hostess gift. Here's my Oriental poppies. Beautiful. Wow. It's 52 minutes into here, and we've looked at dies and dies and dies. Here's a panel edger of peacock feathers. I can really imagine how this could be used beautifully. But speaking of peacocks, there's the whole peacock, looking down adoringly at his own feathers. Isn't he great? 3.75 by 5 inches. Here's a vertical peacock strip. Let us not forget the peacocks. Here's one called Bent Blossoming Branch. There's your foliage, and you put all your own little flowers on it. Be beautiful. This foliage would be great by itself too. I can see pulling that out from under toppers and things, really making that pretty. And finally, we have a dogwood branch. That's the last of our dies for today. I do think Brittany has more. These will be going on sale for half off. Now, I told you that our featured product today is going to be one of our most popular products. I need to make some room to order in my fall and winter designs. So I am going to be putting our Hardy Craft toppers on sale. You will not see winter among them. So I'm kind of trying to skip past those cards that are wintry. But I need to make some room. So if we have any of our fall cards, they'll be in there. These are the topper sets that will be going on sale. I love these Halloween cards. They really appeal to the kid in me. I'm not a big fan of Halloween most of the time, But I like fun Halloween, not ugly, gross Halloween. Like fun Halloween things. Yes, we have serious Halloween accumulation here. Okay, let's skip past some of those. We have a lot of Halloween. Ooh. If we have any of these in there, that would be a find. I just love, 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 love this set. Here's the Hardy Craft Nautical. We've done this as a class. Remember this? Love this set. I use G45 papers and the 3D Hardy Craft toppers. Wowzer. Loving these. Oops, he's upside down. There we go. Looks better right side up. This anchor. Isn't that just fun? They are not marked down yet. Don't run out there to buy them because I have to mark them down tonight when I do the newsletter, and I'll send you a link to the markdowns. They won't all be marked down. It will only be those that I need to clear some room for our holidays. I love using baker's twine with these. Isn't that just a fun way to make your rope? So cute. Look at this seahorse. You knew I had to love it as a seahorse. We do a lot of Hardy Craft cards around here because we all love them. And every time I offer a card kit done in the Hardy Craft, we sell so many of them because they're so beautiful. They're easy, they're fun, and they turn out absolutely great every time. They're so pretty. Okay, it's that side. Let me see what I've got over here. One more time, I say. This ain't easy with a hand brace. I haven't worn it all the time. And I was working on the computer and my hands started hurting again. So I thought, no, get that thing back on there before I start lifting and showing things. Let's see. We have quite a bit of, this one goes like this. Had the bunnies on their sides. We have quite a bit of Easter and springtime. And they're so beautiful, guys. You don't want to miss these. You know what I'm like about doing my bunnies. I love bunnies. More bunnies. More bunnies. More bunnies. And more bunnies. Because I've done 2 years worth of bunnies here. Look at that. Just so cute. That's a snowman. He won't be on sale, so I'm not going to show him to you. Bunch more bunnies, which I think we can probably skip past for now. Here's some beautiful flowers. Oh, you guys are going to remember these. The hummingbirds. These were very, very popular. Super popular. So simple. And so elegant and pretty. Aren't they fun, guys? This is one of our Hardy Craft card topper styles we had. I don't know if we have any more of these. Another hummingbird. Hummingbird. These are going to go on a great sale. They're very affordably priced anyway. You get 10 3D toppers, these 3x3, roughly 3x3 toppers to a package. And they're usually about $8, but they're going to go lower. More Halloween over here, believe it or not. I'm skipping past those. There's some more Easter. Gives you an idea about how you can use these, though. It's one of those little card layers that has all the die cutting out of it. Chicks. This was the year I had all the purple Happy Easters to move out. Everybody got purple because I misordered them. Instead of ordering one pack of 20, I ordered like 20 packs of 20. Oops. So, Hardy Craft. Why do I love it? Because it's magnificent. Beautiful, beautiful Hardy Craft cards. So these are going to be our featured item this week. There's another bunny poking his head into things. See those card layers? Aren't they beautiful? Those card layers are very affordable too. They're already die cut for you. You just have to glue them down in your creation. They're beautiful. So I will get these marked down and put into a newsletter for you tonight. It won't take me long to generate the newsletter because I only have 2 links I have to create. One to the, I have to mark down the frantic stamper dies, and then I need to separate and create a category for these discount Hardy Craft and put that up and send you some links. So maybe I can do it before class starts, but I don't know. I'll try. If you guys have any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom for me on today's specials or comments, is there anything specific you'd like to see covered in our sales or featured items? And see some samples done of. I like going back and looking at these cards. It's like a trip down memory lane of the things we've done together. If you haven't already done so, thank you, Adeline and Irene and Alice, for all reminding people to do thumbs up. Really appreciate that when you'll do that. The thumbs up helps YouTube to know the people who are watching our channel are liking our channel. And that's important for whether they will recommend us to other viewers. And we can never have too many crafty friends. If you're not already a subscriber to our channel, hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss anything we're up to. We're up to good stuff every week. We're going to be working on summer wreaths, I believe it is, on Saturday. So that's going to be fun. Whew. Okay. It is hot in here, honey. So we'll be doing summer wreaths on Saturday using the Hardy Crafts all-season wreaths. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you don't have yours yet, I still have a few of the big bundles of those yet at a really, really, really good price. And if there's something that you'd like to see us offer as a featured product, or if you're curious about something, want to see a technique demonstrated, please write that in your comments to me. You'll reach the comment section by just refreshing your screen as soon as we sign off. When we sign off, you're just going to hit that little arrow in the upper left-hand side of your screen. It's got it's a little round arrow. Hit that, and it will bring up a comment box for you to comment on today's video. It doesn't matter what you comment. I'm going to read them all. And comments are another way that YouTube determines where they're going to send their traffic to. So that would be good to know. I haven't seen any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom come up. So in the absence of any questions, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for tonight. We will see you on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's 2 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll be doing some fun crafting together, paper crafting together. And in the meantime, let me just say good night, Gracie.